Hey, Oakwell Lions. I hope y'all are having a great Saturday. Ours has been filled with baseball. And I wanted to give you this announcement now just because it felt too good to wait. And I didn't want it to get mixed up with all the other things that'll be going on this next week with the last week of school. But last week, we had the privilege of being a part of the systems accreditation process for NOMS as a corporation with Cognia and formerly Advanced Ed, which is just a wonderful accreditation agency. And what was going on was Cognia was looking at NOMS as a corporation and the way that they certify schools and the way that they maintain the standards of university model schools across the board, and inspecting NOMS basically as an organization and the schools within it to then grant or to recommend or to not recommend that Cognia grants accreditation as a systems accreditation. So accreditation to all the different NOMS schools would be granted as they went through this process with NOMS as a corporation and the system that they've gone through to certify the schools. And so that took place last week. So Cognia was on site there with NOMS in Midlothian, but then they looked at 6 of the university model schools within NOMS more closely, and ours was one that was selected for them to look at. And so last week we turned in information to them, reports about our plans for improving our school, reports about what's going on with our school for now. They interviewed Lori Evans and myself. They interviewed several of our teachers. They interviewed several of our students, and they just looked really closely at our school, and then 5 others as just representatives of NOMS. And we found out yesterday afternoon that they are recommending us. And so what that means is the site visitors, the people that came and inspected NOMS and the different schools, are recommending that the Global Commission approves our accreditation, and they make those approvals according to the recommendations in the middle of June. So we should know in the middle of June for sure that we are accredited. And normally they always go with whatever the recommendation is from the site visitors. So the fact that they are recommending us is like a pretty sure shot that we will formally find out in the middle of June that we are accredited as a school. And that's just huge. It means so much, you guys, for us. It just makes our school more excellent. It helps with the admissions and enrollment to universities, and it just helps us continue to grow in our legitimacy. And honestly, the process of going through and having people ask our teachers and students those questions, and myself, and making those reports, it helps us grow and learn and get better. And we learned things we didn't know before just by going through the process this last week, and we will continue to do that. Every 5 years we will have our recertification, and that's going to be combined with our accreditation visit. And so ours was the first one we ever had was in 2015. So we were up this year, but it had to be postponed because of COVID. So next year we will have our next site visit. So the visit we had this last week was only us being a representative for NOMS to gain it for the system, like for all of the NOMS schools. But we will have our personal site visit this coming school year. So I just wanted to tell you the news. It's very big and it's exciting for us. It's a big step in the right direction and something we've been hoping for and believing for a really long time. And so congratulations to all of you, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, bye.